Defense power is no longer defined only by weapons, but by who builds them. As of April 26, 2026, Canada is placing renewed emphasis on strengthening its domestic defense industry, signaling a shift toward greater control over military production and procurement. This is not a departure from alliances, but a recalibration of how capability is developed within them. Welcome to World Strategy Lab. In this strategic briefing, we analyze Canada's evolving approach to defense industrial policy under Prime Minister Mark Carney. For decades, Canada has relied significantly on foreign suppliers, particularly the United States, for advanced military systems, logistics, and components. While this model ensured interoperability within alliances like NATO, it also created structural dependencies in critical areas of defense readiness. Today, that structure is being reassessed. Canadian policymakers are increasingly focused on expanding domestic manufacturing capacity, improving procurement efficiency, and strengthening supply chain resilience. This includes discussions around prioritizing local industry participation in defense contracts and reducing vulnerabilities linked to external sourcing, especially in sectors such as aerospace, naval systems, and advanced materials. The strategy reflects a broader pattern across allied nations, maintaining strong partnerships while building independent capability where it matters most. In Canada's case, this means aligning defense spending not only with operational requirements, but also with long-term industrial development. This creates what can be described as an industrial capability layer within national security strategy. By reinforcing domestic production, Canada aims to ensure that critical systems can be sustained, upgraded, and deployed without over-reliance on external timelines or political conditions. At the same time, this approach remains integrated within alliance frameworks, where interoperability, particularly with the United States, continues to be essential. The structural reality is clear. Modern defense strategy is shaped as much by industrial capacity as by military assets. For Canada, strengthening domestic capability is a step toward reducing vulnerability and increasing strategic flexibility. In a global environment defined by supply chain disruption and rising security demands, the question is no longer whether nations will invest in their defense industries, but how effectively they can balance independence with cooperation.